$100 lease cash toward a 2022 RX 350.
Local restaurants have been hit hard by fees from delivery apps.
They take a huge chunk of our bottom line. All of that comes out of our pocket and goes to them.
So Domino's franchisees went to local restaurants and got $100,000 in their gift cards from the Outward customers. That way they could support mom and pop by ordering directly from them.
Yeah, man. Bitch, I'm back. I'm motherfucking back, ho.
So if you're not getting Domino's, just get the delivery apps and order directly from your local restaurant.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga getting it in. Yeah.
Wish I invested when I had the chance.
Stop waiting. Start investing. E-Trade. I just wish more people knew how easy it was to get health coverage. I'm only paying $52 a month. There are quality plans for even less.
My job doesn't offer health insurance, but with the new law,
So check this out, dog.
only pay $47 a month.
Actually, a friend of mine.
You feel me?
Now we're paying less than $60 a month for coverage.
So you know what I mean, since I didn't, I'm sitting here,
New law. Lower prices.
you know, as I watch, you know, Monday Night Football, Monday Night Countdown, and all that. I'm just sitting here, you know what I'm saying, thinking about the NFL season since I didn't started Snacks on Sports. It's still developing, you know what I mean. It's gonna be a lot more shit coming. You know what I mean. I'm gonna eventually start bringing on guests and people to spar and debate with me, or you know what I mean, whatever the situation may be. Like I said, I got to get my intro theme songs and my not my theme songs. I'm gonna be playing my music and shit, but you feel me? Just like the intro graphics and you know what I mean, production, as far as all that shit gonna be is developing. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm you feel me, getting as I'm starting this Snacks on Sports thing out, you feel me? I've been doing a few little videos. I've been mainly talking about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to I wanted to just give a little take, or you know what I mean, give my little spiel on the NFL season so far. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean? A lot of shit talking, a lot of funny shit or whatnot. And man, so check this out. You know what I mean? Coming into this season, the 2021 season, NFL, you know what I mean? We got my favorite player, Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Been my favorite player since, you know, the early 2000s, man. You feel me? The Niners is my team. You feel me? Niners is my favorite team. But Tom Brady is my favorite player. And so, you know, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you know what I'm saying, defending champions. So, you know, they come into the season with the crown. And, you know, so you got that. Then my team, the Niners, you know what I'm saying, we came into the season with high hopes. So I'm going to talk about the Niners first. You know what I'm saying? Came into the season with high hopes. And started out well. You know what I'm saying? Started out well, 2-0. You know what I'm talking about? And it was looking up. And I think our third game, I believe, was against the Packers. Either the third or fourth game of the year was against the Packers. We played well that game, but defense, for whatever reason, I don't know what happened on that last drive. Devontae Adams from my city, East Palo Alto, you know what I mean? Shout out my nigga. But, you know what I mean? Or shout out the boy. Now, I'm not trying to say my nigga like I know, you know what I mean? Like, I know him, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Well, I know of him, you know what I'm saying? With my younger brother, Reggie, you know what I'm saying? He you know what I mean? They more or less in the same age. I'm a little older than Devontae, so you feel me? Him and my brother was real tight growing up or whatever. So, but shout out to Devontae. Anyway, Devontae you feel me, is, if not the best receiver in the league, one of the best. Top 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? I think he's the best receiver in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? And to let that man just get free on that, all we needed to do was prevent a touchdown, I believe. I can't remember the exact linguistics at the end of that game. All I remember is we got down early and then we came back. Jimmy G done what he was supposed to do. Jimmy G done his thing. All we needed to do was just for our defense to just step up and get a stop. And I think it was 2 consecutive third down scenarios where we had got Aaron Rodgers and the Packers all the way to third down, like 3rd and 15, and then it was like 3rd and some other shit. And both of the third down plays, somehow or another, Devontae Adams, who the best receiver in the league, ends up wide fucking open. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you lose Devontae Adams in a situation like that. You know what I mean? It's one thing to, let him he gonna get his numbers and shit. You know what I mean? He's a great receiver. But you got to know situation of football, brother. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was just some, that was some bonehead shit. I was just like, man, let somebody else beat you. Don't let this man beat you. You know who Aaron Rodgers is going to go to on third down. He going right to him. And I'm talking about this nigga is wide open. I mean, every time he caught the ball on them 2 plays, on them 2 catches, I mean, it wasn't a defender within 10 yards of it when he caught it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's unacceptable. And from that point on, we started to go on a little downward spiral, you know what I'm saying? To where we ended up 3-5. Had a bad loss against Arizona when they didn't even have their motherfucking starting quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And it was a competitive game. I believe and our starting quarterback didn't play that game, if I'm not mistaken. One of the games, Jimmy G was hurt, and so Trey Lance started. No, I'm getting it confused. I believe what it was that we did play against Arizona the first time when they did have Kyler Murray and all them and DeAndre Hopkins, but our starting quarterback was hurt. And we ended up playing them close. And I felt like had we had our starting quarterback, had we had Jimmy G, we would have won that game. Because Jimmy G is more polished, obviously, than Trey Lance at this point of Trey Lance's career. So he would have been able to make the necessary throws, I believe, to get us over the hump. Because it wasn't like they blew us out. You know what I'm saying? They just it was a close game. We just didn't have Trey Lance just couldn't bring it home. You know what I'm saying? He young. You know what I mean? He not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? So that was that one. But then the game I was talking about is when Kyler Murray was hurt and DeAndre Hopkins was hurt. They their starting quarterback and one of the best wide receivers in the league, DeAndre Hopkins. Both of them is out. They started Colt McCoy. We had just won the week before. I forget who we beat, but we had just won the week before. So we going into that game knowing that Kyler ain't playing, like, okay, this is an opportunity for us to get a win and start on a little run. Nigga, we end up dropping the ball and having one of the worst games you could possibly have. Nigga, Colt McCoy was out there looking like motherfucking nigga the next coming to Joe Montana and shit. You know what I mean? Defense just looked just putrid. Just god awful. You know what I'm saying? So, and at that point, we ended up being, that loss dropped us to 3-5. I was damn near done right there. Even though the numbers, we ain't out of nothing. But after that demoralizing loss, man, I'm like, bruh, I got this hashtag that I say on Facebook, on Twitter, online. It's Niner gang and don't bang on a damn thing, bitch. Nigga, I put that, nigga, after we lost it, I was like, man, it ain't no more Niner gang or don't bang on every damn thing. You know what I mean? At least not right now. That was a pathetic ass loss. You know what I'm saying? The following week, I just know we finna get blitzed. We playing against the high-powered Los Angeles Rams on Monday nights. I'm like, great. We get to get fucking beat down in front of America while America is watching. To my shot, we win the game. Not only do we win the game, we pretty much pulverize them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? And so that's sending us to 4-5. You feel me?
So to me, it doesn't matter how they score as long as they were scoring points. And rode Jonathan Taylor to victory in Buffalo. We tried to beat Tampa.
Then we play the Jaguars. You know what I mean? We beat them pretty handily. Now we 5-5. So now, and then yesterday, who we played? The Vikings. We both came into the game 5-5. We got the win. Now we 6-5. We got a winning record for the first. No, not for the first time. We started off 2-0, but we're back having a winning percentage record wise. We 6-5. We trending in the right direction, and we on a 3-game winning streak. We won 4 out of our last 5. You know what I'm talking about? So we trending in the right direction, and at the same time, Arizona's still playing good. You know what I'm saying? So they at the top of our division. But the Los Angeles Rams, they taking a bit of a dip right now. So right now they what? 7-4. We 6-5. We only a game behind them now. You know what I'm saying? So Los Angeles Rams in some trouble. They started out, and that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? They started out the season. They beat the defending champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The head coach McVay running off the field like he a player and doing jumping jacks and backflips and all this shit. After 3 games, they 3-0. Everybody's like, oh yeah, they're the Super Bowl favorites, bro. It's 3 games, my nigga. It's 3 games. It's not even a quarter of the season been played. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I already knew. Just wait. Just give it time. Now they're a good team, but they got rid of Jared Goff. And I'm not saying Jared Goff is Tom Brady, but I'm saying he was good enough to get you to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So you get rid of him to bring Matt Stafford, a nigga that ain't never did shit. All he do is put up stats. Ain't never did nothing in Detroit. But for some reason, because he got an arm, you know what I mean? He got arm talent and all that, and he could, you know what I mean? He could throw a deep ball and all this shit. I guess he the answer. Nah, bro, he not the answer. Bro, if he was the answer, my nigga, I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. I'm just saying if you was really that good, the Detroit Lions would not have been as bad as they had been during the whole time while you was there, my nigga. Now, I understand the motherfuckers say, oh, well, the Detroit Lions, they was trash before he got there. Yeah, but the Cleveland Browns was trashed also before Baker Mayfield got there. And ever since he's been there, I'm not saying Baker Mayfield is like I said, is the next coming to Dan Marino, man. All I'm saying is, for whatever reason, since he's been there and been the starting quarterback, they win more than they lose. And we all know the Cleveland Browns been straight up trash, ass, man. Just straight doo-doo Browns. That's what we call them, the doo-doo Browns, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I say that to say, Matt Stafford, if you was really that motherfucking good, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Your punk ass would, you know what I'm saying, would have been able to have a little bit more success team-wise, you know what I'm saying, when you was over there in Detroit. I mean, your ass had Megatron, you know what I'm saying, Calvin Johnson. You feel me? One of the best wide receivers of all time. You couldn't do shit with that bitch. I mean, damn, you gonna come over here to the Los Angeles Rams and think you finna just take them to the promised land? Fuck that bitch. Your ass ain't finna do shit. Now, I was trying to tell these punk ass niggas, just hold on. Just wait. Let's let the season play out. You know what I'm saying? And now look what's going on. Now it's the middle of the season. It's not that, they still got some chances. You got to, we about a little more than halfway past the halfway point, you know what I mean, of the NFL season. So it ain't, it ain't like they still got some time to get some good wins headed into the postseason. You feel me? But I'm just saying, the way they looking right now is not the same way they was looking at the beginning of the season. And you want to be trending up. as the season is coming to a close, not trending down. Punk ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying. You feel me? So now we'll see what happens. We may end up, a higher than them in our motherfucking division. You know what I'm saying? We may end up as second place in our division. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say we're gonna be able to catch Arizona yet because they just not only do they got a good record, but they're actually still playing good. They've played well all season basically. You know what I mean? So I say that to say my Niners, we headed in the right direction. If I had to say right now, do I feel like we came into the season with people like thinking that, we Super Bowl contenders? Me as well. And, the way the season has played, they've lost some games I feel like they should have won. You know what I'm saying? And they probably won a game or two. Not that I feel like they should have lost, but I didn't think that they was going to win, like the Rams game. You feel me? But that just go to show. Any given motherfucking Sunday, bitch. You hear me? Any given motherfucking Sunday, you never know what the fuck gonna happen. You feel me? So, we trending up. As far as I think we Super Bowl contenders. I did coming into the season. Right now, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say we getting there. You know what I mean? We getting better. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where, we 6-5 right now. It's a 17-game season. So we played 11 games. I mean, we got 6 games left. I'm not exactly sure of the remaining schedule. But out of those 6 games, shit, nigga, we can win 4 of them and end up 10-7. You know what I'm saying? I know, 10-7 is not like super great. It's not bad either. You know what I'm saying? But for how we started out the season, you know what I'm saying? We started out the season 3-5, our first 8 games. If we end up 10-7, that means the last 9 games we went 7-2. So you know what I mean? We won 7 out of our last 9 games, and I think 10-7 would be good enough to at least make one of those wild card seeds. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I do think that right now, I'm not saying that we a team that look like we gonna win a Super Bowl right now, but I say we a team that look like we could get in the dance, get in the playoffs, and then from there we'll see what the fuck happened. And so since I'm talking about how teams started versus how they playing right now, I done talked about us in the Rams. That also brings me to them motherfucking cowgirls. Is y'all still them motherfucking boys? Or is y'all them island boys? You know what I'm saying? Y'all them island boys. You know what I'm talking about? Because, boy, all you niggas on Facebook, yeah, it's for all you Facebook niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was talking that shit after week 7. Your bitches is week 7 champs. You know what I'm talking about? Your ass was what, 6-1 after, or whatever the fuck you was, and y'all was just riding high. Niggas was talking about how it was over for us after 5 weeks. Y'all done. It's over for y'all. And y'all niggas was y'all was headed to the Super Bowl. Y'all back y'all dynasty again. And just look, bitch, your ass done lost 2 in a row. Okay, your ass done lost 3 out of the last 4 games, bitch. So what's going on? What's going on? All that shit talking you niggas did at the beginning of the season, the first 5-6 weeks, your ass quiet now. I ain't seen no motherfucking posts. Motherfuckers is going viral for getting into arguments and fights with their own motherfucking family on Thanksgiving because of them bitch ass cowgirls.
Very first drive at home, Joe Mixon Max, 25.
But your ass want to talk shit. You want to talk shit about me and my team? Nah, brother. Worry about your own motherfucking team. And this is another thing I don't like about you motherfucking Cowboys. You Cowboys fans and all that shit. Why is it always the coach's fault? It's always the motherfucking coach's fault. Okay? Yes, had Jason Garrett. I'm not saying he's the best coach in the world. I'm saying, brother, okay, you did some good things, okay, and all I'm saying, and all I'm saying is, you told me, Cowboys Nation, that this was Jason Garrett's fault. That's what you told me, okay? That's what you told me. So all I want to know, since that man ain't been here, and your ass still ain't, did they go to the playoffs since he been gone? I think they did. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't did shit. You ain't did shit. You went to the playoffs with him too. So what the fuck that mean? You know what I'm saying? Your ass ain't did shit. You ain't even played an NFC championship game in about 30 years, bitch. You know what I'm saying? While you shit talking. Bitch, at least I know we done lost our last two, but we been there. Okay? We got there in 2012. We got there in 2019, bitch. Or was it 2020? One of them motherfuckers, 2019, bitch. And so we been there. You know what I'm saying? 2 different times. You motor mouth ass niggas, all y'all niggas do is talk. Talk. Well, your ass is quiet now, nigga. Keep talking, motherfucker. I want to see and hear all the motherfucking jokes and memes and all of the shit your ass was doing the first 2, 3, 4 weeks of the season. Where the shit at now? Now your ass trying to blame Mike McCarthy. It ain't no damn Mike McCarthy fault. How is always the coach's fault? Okay? The players is out there on the motherfucking field, but you want to blame the coach? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Somebody had to hire Mike McCarthy. Won't you stupid motherfuckers look at the people that hired Mike McCarthy? And not actually, Mike McCarthy didn't hire his motherfucking self. So if it's the coach's fault, that means it's somebody above him fault. Okay? So I just don't get how y'all just keep blaming the coaches. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas don't never give the coaches no credit when you win. When you win, all like, oh, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, look at that defensive play by all these niggas on defense. But when you lose, it's Jason Garrett. It's Mike McCarthy. It's all, you know what I mean? It's all these coaches. You know what I'm saying? So Dallas Cow girls, you know what I'm saying? You niggas, man. You niggas is sad, man. You niggas is sad. It's looking bad for you, boy. It's looking bad for your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't looking good for you. So that's my only question. Is y'all still them motherfucking boys? You know what I'm talking about? Is y'all them boys, man? That's all B-Jada want to know. Or is y'all them island boys? You know what I'm saying? Is y'all them island boys? You know what I'm talking about? Man. So that's all I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? You Cowboy fans, hey, miss me. You know what I mean? Come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me when your ass do some shit. Don't come talking to me after 7 motherfucking weeks and your ass ain't proved shit. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't proved a motherfucking thing.
He wants to play with that passion, but admits he's still learning how to balance letting it move with playing smart. So we can look forward to watching.
Yes, ain't proved a motherfucking thing, bitch. You feel me? And let me see, man. So what's next, man? Raiders. Or as I like to call them, the Las Vegas Gators. Loss, like LOSS, Vegas, because they rhyme with gay, like they gay. Gators, because once again, they gay. And that's no disrespect to gay people and nothing like that. It's just a joke. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas Gators. Boy, now I ain't gonna lie. I rooted for you bitches on Thanksgiving. It was the lesser of two evils for me. You know, I'm a Niner fan. You know what I'm saying? I wish both of you motherfuckers could lose, the Gators and the Cowgirls. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was a way for two teams that both played to both lose at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? Probably the best outcome for me would have been a draw. Nobody win. You know what I'm saying? So, but since I had to pick between the two, you know what I'm saying? It pleased me a little bit more, you know what I mean, that the Cowboys lost, you know what I mean, to the Raiders. And, yeah, man, because them fans, man, I just can't stand them. You know what I mean? They just, man, after every win, them niggas is celebrating and hitting jumping jacks, man. Them niggas think they, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas be really just thinking they doing something, and your ass ain't doing a damn thing. So, Raiders, once again, just like last year. Now, you got coaches out here that's you know, popping off at the mouth, saying all type of disrespectful shit. John Gruden. Now, if I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 though, all bullshit aside about that John Gruden shit, my nigga, I wasn't even mad at John Gruden. Straight up. Like, I really was not mad. Like, to be honest with you, if I'm really being honest, a lot of the shit the nigga said, I agree with. The old Michelin man lips that he said about DeMar Smith, I understand how people could take it as like some racial shit, you know what I mean, or whatever. I just thought it was funny. It was some funny shit. That nigga do got some big ass lips. I know niggas say, oh, the nigga look at my teeth. You know, I got gaps and all that shit in between my teeth, but check this out. My teeth ain't fucked up, and I ain't got all that yellow callus and all that shit. My shit clean. I go get my shit clean. To get all the, you know what I mean, shit. I get general cleaning, deep cleaning, all the shit. My teeth white. I ain't got all that crust and crud built up, all that nasty shit. I got a few little spaces, you know, a few little gaps. That's about it. You feel me? But my shit clean. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga do got some big ass lips. You feel me? And then what he said about you know, gays in the sport, because at that time he was talking about Michael Sam, you know what I'm saying? And do I feel that a gay man shouldn't be allowed to play in the NFL? No, I don't think they shouldn't be allowed, you know what I'm saying, to play in the NFL. It's just that I understand where he was coming from, you know what I'm saying? And then what he said about women refs and like, this the whole thing. And people, oh, you're a sexist, bro. I got daughters. I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like, I grew up. Like, this is my thing, bro. You feel me, on some real shit. Like, it's cool to have, you know, women refs and women coaches and all that other shit, but it's like, y'all niggas, if they can do the job, cool. We don't give a fuck if they a woman or not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it like y'all trying to make it like y'all trying to feminize the shit. You know what I mean? And make it more emotional and make it more feminine and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like I like to see men reffing men. That's just me. That's what I grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? I like to see men coaching men. That's just what I like to see. That's nothing against a woman coach or women that want to coach and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I like to see. So, and you know, it's the same thing when I, you know, turn on these sports shows and see all these women up there. It's not, hey, it's all good, but it's a bit of feminization going on. I'm sorry. It just is. I just sat up there and watched a segment earlier on this new show called NBA Today. Okay, they got the, you know what I'm saying? It's just, so it's 4 people up there, 3 bitches, one dude, right? I don't mean to be disrespectful. That's just how we talk. Just how I talk. I don't, so I'm not, but it's the first bitch that hosts the shit. Okay, the new bitch. You know what I'm saying? She cool. Got Malika Andrews, or I don't, whatever the fuck her name is. You know what I'm saying? She cool. I ain't got nothing, against her. Then they had Ramona Shelburne on there, OG in the game, vet. You know what I mean? And then they had the black bitch, the dark skinned one that used to play that. She be up there all the time now talking and all that other shit. And then the dude that they had on there was forget the nigga name, black dude, light skinned. He covers the Warriors a lot, but he be on ESPN a lot, kind of like what Nick Friedel do, bitch ass Nick Friedel. I got some for y'all. I'm coming for your motherfucking ass too, boy. Snacks on sports, but your motherfucking hating ass. And now we doing the Warriors doing good. Your ass want to change your stance. Nah, bitch, keep that same motherfucking energy, you hoe. You feel me? I'm coming for your ass, Nick Friedel. You's a bitch. You feel me? I forget the nigga name, but anyway, they were talking about the Suns and the Warriors. And I know I'm getting a little bit off, you know what I'm saying, because I'm supposed to be talking about the NFL, but I'm going to double back, you know what I'm saying. They talking about the Suns and the Warriors in the game they got coming up tomorrow and all that shit. And all 3 of the females go around and they give they spiel first. They give they take on the 2 teams and how they think, teams going to play against each other and whatever the fuck. First, the dark-skinned black bitch goes. She say, when she talk, don't nobody say nothing. They let her get all her shit off. Ain't nobody said not one word. You know what I'm saying? She talked and talked and talked and talked. Then they went on to Ramona Shelburne. She talked. Ain't nobody interrupt her. Ain't nobody say nothing. They let her get her shit off. Now, Malika Andrews, who's the host of the show, she's giving her little spiel, but she's the host. So she give her little spiel, and then she say, hey, okay, so what about you? Woo? So she giving her little spiel. Now she go to my nigga. Bro, I'm talking about this nigga ain't nothing but one sentence into what he trying to say before he get interrupted by one of these hoes saying just interrupting him. When he trying to get his, and the first thing he said was, hold on, let me finish. Y'all can go back and look at the shit and watch the shit on ESPN or go watch it on YouTube or whatever. It's the show NBA Today. It's a new show. You know what I'm saying? And it's from their episode of today. And it's a segment when they was talking about the Suns and the Warriors. I'm talking about this man ain't get about 4 or 5 words before he get interrupted. And he continuing to try to talk and talk and talk and talk. And all 3 of these hoes are just butting in. He couldn't get out. He just continuing to try to talk. They just butting in, saying whatever. That's that feminine shit. That's that a man gonna let you finish saying what you got. A real man. Ain't all this cutting me off, and you know what I mean. It's I know sometimes a nigga be talking to me, the motherfucker might say, my bad, I don't mean to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? If they want to jump in and kind of say something. But for the most part, men, we let each other finish what the fuck we gotta say. We ain't all this cutting off and butting in and all of that other shit. That shit disrespectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's because they got all these fucking women up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that to say how that relates back to John Gruden and the Raiders and the NFL season and all that shit is, you know what I mean? What John Gruden sounded like to me was that nigga sounded like just like an OG nigga that just grew up and he just grew up a certain way. That nigga sounded like a nigga uncle or something that was just talking and just stuck in his old school ways. He didn't to me. They said, he said something racist and he's a feminist and he's degrading to gays and bro, everything that nigga said, I'm probably gonna tell you about 9 out of 10 motherfuckers in the NFL agree with that nigga. They just ain't gonna motherfucking say it. Yeah, straight up. I'm motherfucking say it. I damn near agreed with him. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody had to take the fall. You know what I mean? He talked a lot of shit about Roger Goodell, and because he didn't just say nothing about DeMaurice Smith, he talked shit about Roger Goodell too. That's a white man, a powerful white man. So this wasn't just no racist shit. He was just mad at the state of the NFL at the time and what was going on and how just look at it. The whole fucking world, everything is being feminized and all this shit, man. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's just my take on that. But, at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck, Raiders. You know what I'm saying? I want to see y'all do bad. So you ain't got your coach no more. Good, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're a rival. It's nothing personal or nothing. I'm talking about all sports related. Niners and Raiders. Everybody know if you're from the Bay, Niners versus Raiders, that's a rivalry. You can't root for both, my nigga. You just can't. I know motherfuckers that ain't from the Bay. Like, oh, well, if you're nah. If you from the Bay, you got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. You can't be Raiders and Niners. Talking about this Bay shit. No. Now, I understand the Raiders ain't in the Bay no more. You know what I mean? They in Vegas. But they still have their fan base here. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But the Raiders, they started out this year how they started out last year. Hot, 2-0, 3-0, whatever, and they started to die down. You know what I mean? Same thing happened this year. Your ass ain't doing shit. You ain't going nowhere. You feel me? So, yeah, that's my take on the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? They doing what I expect them to do. Tank, you know what I mean? Going forward. They ain't going to do shit. Just like the motherfucking Cowgirls. You feel me? So then the two teams that I got a rivalry with, the Cowboys and the Raiders, because I'm a Niner fan. Everybody know about the Cowboys and the Niners rivalry. That shit go back to like the 70s. You know what I'm saying? When I was in elementary school growing up, nigga, we had Niners versus Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the Raiders up too. So, but there was my two rivals teams. You know what I'm saying? And then what else going on in the NFL, man? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this OBJ situation in the Browns and his motherfucking daddy. OBJ, that's some bitch ass shit you did, boy. And that's some bitch ass shit your dad did too, boy. See, this is my thing. It's like this, bro. You got to be a team player, bro. Now, I know I'm not there. You know what I mean? I don't know the ins and outs and all that shit. I'm just saying, bro, like, to have your father create a low-light film, because that's basically essentially what it was, a low-light film of Baker Mayfield and his inability to be able to get your son, his son, whatever, Odell Beckham Jr., the football. Now, Odell Beckham Sr., you don't give a fuck about the team. You have your son's best interest at heart. That's what the fuck all you give about. But guess what? The Cleveland Browns and the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, they don't have Odell Beckham's, like what he wants to do in their best interest. It's about what's best for the team, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that they turned OBJ away once he tried to come back to practice. You can't do no shit like that. That's some sucker shit, bro. Like if I'm in the league, bro, with all my family, and with nobody in my family even think about doing no shit like that. You can't do no shit like that. Dissing the motherfucker, a teammate, you know what I mean, of your family member because you don't like how. Come on, man. Nah, look at that nigga. Why he ain't playing well? So every time he goes somewhere, it's the next motherfucking fault. It was Eli Manning's fault in New York. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done built his whole career off that one fucking catch. Outside of that one catch that he had when he was a rookie or whatever the fuck, what has this nigga really done? Odell Beckham Jr., what have you done? You've done nothing. Okay? Your whole career came off this one punk ass motherfucking catch. And you ain't did shit since then. Really, if you really think about it, your ass ain't did nothing. You feel me? But you want to do some old disrespectful shit, some old look at me shit. I'm gonna have my dad make a low light reel of Baker Mayfield not being able to get me the ball because I'm frustrated and this and that. They need to get me up out of here. Yeah, that's gonna make everything better. How that's gonna make everything better? Why the fuck would you do some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? I tell whoever, moms, pops, brother, sister, cousin. Look, don't do that. Whatever the fuck going on with me at my job. That I gotta handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have your pops out there doing some shit like that and just think the team just gonna be cool with that, nigga. They not a good team because of you, bitch. They a good team now because of Baker Mayfield. Ever since he been there, they've been winning. I'm not saying they've been going to the Super Bowl every year. They didn't make the playoffs. Okay, I think they even won a playoff game, and they've been good. They've been a good team. And like I said, we all know the Browns is known for being the doo-doo Browns. Okay, they the color of doo-doo, bro. So that's another thing I wanted to address, because I totally didn't understand that. I ain't feel that shit at all, my nigga. You got to be a team player. You can't be. It's all about me. Your punk ass, nigga. You was up in the New York Giants. You feel me? Before y'all first playoff game, nigga. You on a motherfucking boat, not getting prepared for the game, on a boat taking pictures and all this other shit for the gram. Nigga, you don't want to win. This nigga Odell Beckham don't want to win. He ain't no motherfucking winner. He a star nigga. He just want to be the star and be in the in crowd and hang with all of the celebrities, Drake and LeBron, and do all that and look cute and look pretty and get hella tattoos, and that's all that nigga give a fuck about. He don't give a fuck about winning, bro. That nigga don't want to win shit. He don't give a fuck about winning. He act like he want. You don't. Please. You more about the fame, nigga. You want to be a fame cute nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, B-Jada, I see right through niggas like that. That nigga, you don't want to win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to win, bro. You just want to be the cute celebrity diva ass receiver. So that's it. And that's the reason why your ass in the situations that you be in. And now look, you done went to the Los Angeles Rams and fucked they shit up. Lost two. You've been there for 2 weeks. They 0-2. Man, please. And it's the first game when your ass was gone and wasn't on the Cleveland Browns, they won. Okay, now I know they lost the following week. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Then they won last week, and then they lost last night to the Baltimore Ravens, my nigga. But my nigga, you know what I'm saying? You think you're better than what you is, boy. Your ass ain't that good no more. You all right. I mean, it is what it is. You can say, injuries and this, that. Dog, your ass don't catch no touchdowns. You don't be having a lot of 100-yard games like that no more. You know, I mean, your best days is behind you, brother. So you might want to just get with this team shit, get with this team concept, and just be a team player. You feel me? Because your ass ain't good enough to be doing all the shit you doing, nigga. Like you, Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, or Randy Moss, and some shit. Because you ain't done shit like what them niggas do. You started out good, but since then, I mean, whatever you got to keep that shit going. Them niggas did that shit for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years, nigga. You had like 2 good years, bitch. Then your ass think you deserve to be this old, look at me, nigga. Please, man. Nigga, go take your ass to the tattoo. Don't you got another tattoo to get, bitch? Take your ass to the tattoo shop and go tattoo your eyelids or your lips and all that other shit. These niggas is weirdos, man. How you? I just don't get it. These niggas and all these leg tattoos and all this, like, bruh. So y'all just sitting there just letting another man touch you all on your thigh and tattoo all your. I mean, what type of? You niggas is just weird, bro. You niggas be tattooing it, just some dumb shit. You niggas probably tattoo your balls, nigga. But hey, that's you niggas. Oh, whatever. That's, I don't give a fuck. What else, man? Right now, man, we got Monday Night Football about to come on. We got we got the Seahawks against the Redskins, or my bad, the football team. Washington football team. How you niggas still ain't got no damn name? So this ain't really no good game tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Seahawks have been, kind of disappointing this year. They supposed to be better than what they is. I think they like 2-7, 3-7, or some shit like that. They're supposed to be better than that. But it is what it is. Who else, man? The Buccaneers. Hey, all I'm saying is this. Until you knock off the champs, they still the best team. They don't have to look like they don't got to be 10-0 and 11-0 and all this. So they ain't got to do all that. They 8-3, okay? And they got Tom Brady. So until he's, as long as you got Tom Brady, you good, brother. You know what I mean? They got the necessary talent around them, so it ain't really too much to say about the Bucs. You know what I mean? They're going to be there in the end. You know what I mean? Not guaranteed they're going to win the Super Bowl and all that other shit, but it wouldn't be far-fetched to guarantee it. They got Tom Brady. He in the fucking Super Bowl every year, no matter what team he on. You know what I'm saying? So Tampa Bay is just, there's nothing to really say about them. You just will see what happens in the playoffs. You feel me? But they are the team to beat. They're the champs. They got the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? They 8-3. They, who else, man? Jacksonville, trash. Urban Meyer, this nigga out here fondling on young hoes, you know what I mean, while his wife at home. You know what I'm saying? Just reckless. Boy, you ain't never had no damn shot of you. Take your ass back to college. You feel me? Jags trash, Falcons trash. Matt Ryan, I don't know what the fuck happened to you. You know what I mean? Ever since 28-3, your ass went down the drain, boy. Saints, where my family from, you always, have fun with them because that's my pop side of the family. They from New Orleans, but they don't really got no quarterback right now. They, or the quarterback that they did have got hurt. Jameis Winston, and he's just okay. So they wasn't gonna do too much like that this year. I mean, they started out cool with him, but you're not going to the promised land with Jameis Winston. You just not. You might have a solid season, but they got to, since Drew Brees retired, now they got to find their next franchise quarterback. That's where they at. Once they do that, you know what I mean? If they're able to keep, Sean as the coach, and he don't move on somewhere else or retire and all that other shit, then they should be able to be cool. You know what I mean? That defense though is the only thing is they still got a good defense. So it's like it's fucked up because by the time they might find a franchise quarterback, a lot of them parts on defense might not be as good, or we have moved on and all that other shit. So we'll see what happens with that. Tennessee, it's fucked up, man. They lost, they lost their horse, man. So if they don't have Derrick Henry, they just it's a certain they capped off. You know what I mean? They can only reach so high. You know what I'm saying? Without him, and even with him, Ryan Tannehill is cool, man, but they is what they is. You know what I'm saying? Another team that's just good, but still, not quite there and just missing some shit. New England, the Patriots. Now, this is the thing about the Patriots.
Yeah, Subway's got so much new, like a new turkey Cali Fresh, but they couldn't fit it in their ass, so they bought space on their jersey.
They playing well right now.
I see.
They playing very well. You know what I'm saying? They playing very well, man. And they on a 6-game winning streak. And their rookie quarterback is playing well. But I think that this Brady Belichick thing is always gonna be here. So now, like, y'all gotta understand, Brady went to a whole nother team and won a Super Bowl, my nigga. Like, it don't, so it's all, players always deserve more credit than the coaches anyway. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know what I'm saying? A coach can only do so much. The players deserve not all the credit if you win, but they deserve more credit than the fucking coaches or the coach. More than 50%. Fuck yeah, because they out there making the shit happen. So, I always believe that dynasty was more Brady than Belichick, regardless. I mean, the numbers even say it. Nigga was a head coach before Tom Brady was even in the NFL. He was the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, the Doo-Doo Browns. Somehow I keep talking about them, but he was the head coach of the Doo-Doo Browns. Had a losing record in like 5, so went to one playoff appearance in the 5 seasons that he was the coach of the Browns, and had a losing record. You know what I'm saying? And then got hired by New England, and his first year there, he was 5-11. That's bad. That ain't good. Second year, in his first year there was Tom Brady's rookie year. So that's the year that they drafted Tom Brady. He didn't play that year though. They had Drew Bledsoe. You know what I'm saying? Drew Bledsoe was a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like they didn't have a good quarterback or like a good, like, you should have been better than 5-11, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the next year, they started out 0-2. They started out the season 0-2 with Drew Bledsoe as the starter. What happened was, I believe in game 3, Drew Bledsoe got hurt. You know what I mean? It was out for like hella weeks. In came Tom Brady, and the rest is history. So you didn't start winning until Tom Brady was your quarterback, bitch. So that right there in itself says that. And then not only that, when he left, the team that he went to went from 7-9 with the same talent to winning the Super Bowl. So they went from not making the playoffs to the Super Bowl champions by adding Tom Brady. You, by losing Tom Brady, went from a perennial Super Bowl contender and a playoff team to not even making the playoffs. I mean, what more proof do you need that it's more Tom Brady than Bill Belichick? Not to say that's not saying Bill Belichick and is not a great coach. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. I don't think he's the GOAT coach. I think Bill Walsh is the GOAT coach. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'll give Belichick number 2, but I think Bill Walsh is the GOAT coach. So, I say that to say that, you know, they got this thing now because now that the Patriots are playing good and on a 6-game win streak, and you know they're 8-4 now, they're playing well. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, to finish the mission all the way with us, I mean, you know, we'll see if they're able to win a Super Bowl this year. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But they already making it now. They're trying to. The talk is, did who really won the divorce? Did Brady really win? Yeah, bitch, he won it. He won a Super Bowl. That's it. It's over in his first year. Okay, so and Belichick in his first year without Tom Brady didn't even go to the playoffs. Now this second year they're playing better. Okay, so we'll see how the season continues, but how they're playing is a testament to how great of a coach he is. He is a great coach. I just said he's the second greatest coach of all time. So, yeah, he's a great coach. But we'll see what happens in the postseason. If Mac Jones is able to make the necessary, you know, you're gonna have to make some throws. You got to make some throws, you know, down the stretch in big games and big moments to win a Super Bowl. You just is. You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to just run it and defense your ass all the way to a Super Bowl unless you are the motherfucking 2000 Ravens. And come on now, we all know that's an all-time great defense. So that's not even, so we'll see what happens with that. But the Patriots are playing well. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got, man?
From what you've seen so far, who's really the guy, not just now, but for the future? You know what? I want to say
we got
there's a lot to find out in the future as he works it out. But there's a moxie. There's a guy.
We got
I get this. I understand how to make stuff happen. Watch this. This is late game. Look at the feet.
what other team I want to say something about, man.
In there, calm, relaxed. He's finding those big players. That's in the most adrenaline-filled moment.
The Chiefs.
37, 46 seconds.
Kansas City Chiefs. Now,
look at the feet. Calm, waiting.
all you bitches told me that Patrick Mahomes is the motherfucking GOAT. Y'all niggas ready to get this nigga the GOAT title after one, maybe 2 years over a nigga that's been doing this shit for 20 motherfucking years. And now look what's happening this year. Now I understand that lately over the past 3-4 weeks, I think they're on like a 4-game win streak, something like that. Anybody that has watched the Kansas City Chiefs over the past 2-3 years and watched them this year, it's not the same team. So they're able to they barely beat a Green Bay Packers team that didn't have Aaron Rodgers. They're squeaking out and squeezing out wins with 18 and 19 and 20 points and barely scoring in the second half. And I mean, we used to this team ripping and running up and down the field, putting up high 30s, low 40s, sometimes even 50-point games like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this year, it's not so much. Why? Because the league is starting to catch up a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? To what they're doing. And Patrick Mahomes has been able to get away with a lot of these, heroic type passes and all of this shit. And now they're making his ass actually, be a motherfucking quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So he's still a great quarterback. He's, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, but, after they won that Super Bowl and all that shit, these niggas were talking about it, they was repeating LeBron. Not 5, not 6, not 7. You know what I mean? Like they was just gonna reel off all, and the NFL just don't work like that, bro. What we've seen the New England Patriots do the past 20 years, that type of shit just don't happen. It just don't happen, bro. So, that's a rarity. You know what I'm saying? So I always said I want to see what Patrick Mahomes is when he ain't got Travis Kelce no more. When he ain't got, the other nigga, the fast nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I know all of these motherfuckers' names, and it just, whenever I get on live, I just forget motherfuckers' names and shit. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he's like without Tyreek Hill, without, all of this shit. Because Tom Brady has been able to go throughout the course of 20 years with mediocre talent, great talent, back to mediocre talent, back to great talent. Like, he's just shown he's able to do it, get it done. So we haven't seen Patrick Mahomes go through that phase yet, to go through this first wave, because it's going to happen where eventually the position players that he got right now, eventually they're going to start to, fade and get older and, start getting hurt and all of that other shit. And this the first initial wave of talent that he's playing with is going to die down, and it's going to be some new niggas to come in. And so let's see if niggas is able to continue that. You know what I'm saying? Once the players start to turn over and the team starts to change a little bit. But yeah, this year, the league, they're forcing them niggas to they ain't letting them niggas just throw that shit deep like that. You know what I'm saying? And just go over their head. So the Chiefs are struggling a little bit more. But that's been interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with them going forward.
Cliff Kingsbury declined to address the Roman job. Now, Cliff Kingsbury is 1 year his contract after this year.
Who else we got, man? You know, the Steelers, they just look like it's just the end of an era, man. It's just time for Ben to just, you know, just time for them to turn the page on Ben Roethlisberger, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just time to move on. And you know, Mike Tomlin is solid. You know what I mean? Mike Tomlin shouldn't go nowhere. You know what I mean? Great coach. You know what I mean? But it's just time for them to turn the page on Ben Roethlisberger and go in a different direction, man. So that's basically how I feel about the motherfucking Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, my second favorite player. I love watching that nigga play. That's my nigga. Lamar. He turned the ball over a little bit too much, but he's so dynamic that if he turned it over early, the game still ain't over. They've proven that this year. That to where it used to be, it was hard for them to come back if they got down early. This year, shit, they done been down damn near every game. You know what I'm saying? They find a way to win. So, but yeah, he gotta just take care of the ball a little bit more. And it's some interception, but really it's fumbles. You know what I'm saying? He'll, you know, because he run with the ball a lot, so he put the ball on the ground, you know, a little bit more than what you would like. You know what I'm saying? But if he able to get that in order, you know what I'm saying, and get that under control. I love Lamar Jackson, man. Action Jackson, that's my nigga. I love watching him play. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch him play anytime they on. So you feel me? The Ravens, they solid. You know what I mean? The Browns, Baker Mayfield. I fuck with Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be hating on him, you know what I'm saying? But they refuse to admit that ever since he's been a part of the Cleveland Browns franchise, they win more than they lose. I was gonna say they're winners. It's hard to say that the Cleveland Browns are winners, but I mean, if we taking it since he's been there, you know, they do win more than they lose. So in that aspect, they're winners. You know what I'm saying? You know, they haven't won the ultimate game or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? They've been a much better team. They're a much better team with Baker Mayfield than without. So, you know what I'm saying? This year, he's banged up, you know what I'm saying? And he's playing through it. So, you know, just like a lot of players and teams are, you know, so that's not, you know, but that's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? He's a little banged up right now. So I think that has a little bit to do with why he's not, you know, playing as well as he probably could play. You know what I'm saying? But they're still hovering right about 500 or a little bit over 500. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. What else, man? I think that might be it. You know, I ain't really got no comment on every motherfucking team. But shit, man. Let me see if there's anybody I'm missing though. Let me see if there's anybody I'm missing that I might want to address real quick, baby. The Bills. So with the Bills and the Chargers. So this is my thing with both of those teams. Both of those teams are two more teams that are solid teams. But I feel like, and they have solid quarterbacks, but I feel like, and they have, you know, great young quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, a part of that young group of crop of quarterbacks that that are in the NFL now. But I do kind of feel like this year both of them have there have been some games where I feel like that they haven't played as well as I thought they should have. Both of them with Justin Herbert for the Chargers and Allen for the Bills. You know what I'm saying? They both played well this year, but it was a point last year and even at the very beginning this year where it looked like both of them was just like literally getting ready to be right there with damn near like Patrick Mahomes at that caliber quarterback, and they still like right there, but over the past 5-6 weeks, both of their teams have had losses that they probably shouldn't have had, and they've had both of those quarterbacks have had some games and some throws, some interceptions to where I'm like, man, I like that's I thought you was giving me a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? So, but they still young and they still getting better and stuff like that. But that's kind of my take on that. I think both of them teams are good, solid teams, and their quarterbacks are solid and great young quarterbacks. But I think they get into that time in their careers where it's early in their career where it's like kind of similar to Patrick Mahomes a little bit, where they got to kind of just like kind of get through the part of where teams may be catching on a little bit to what they doing and like kind of like what their tendencies are as quarterbacks or whatever. But I still feel like both of them are solid. Who else, man? If the Packers just they're looking like the Packers. You know what I mean? They got an all-time great quarterback. So as long as Aaron Rodgers is there, they're gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say something real quick about my team, the Niners, again, though, because with this thing with Jimmy G and Trey Lance and all this other shit, this is my thing. I fuck with Jimmy G, man. That's my quarterback, man. Like, I never understood the hate towards Jimmy G, in particular from Niners fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, when he plays, we win. We win, like, since he's been here, we win like 70% of our games when Jimmy G plays. Like, the objective of the sport is to win. Like, it don't matter if he don't throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns every game, bro. We win when he plays. When he don't play, even when he on a roster, but when he been hurt, we don't win. So I never understood, he sometimes he may throw the ball to the other team occasionally here or there or whatnot, but bro, we went to a Super Bowl with this man. You know what I'm saying? And
lowercase Texas Smash Post.
And he's done more than proven that everybody can't be Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Joe Montana and Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got it, like, these great quarterbacks don't just fall off the tree like that. You know what I'm saying? When you get a quarterback like Jimmy G that's serviceable, not saying that he's a top tier, top 3-4, like in that Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes got to, I'll put him there but he got to continue to do it to continue to be in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's quite on that level, but he ain't. It's just my personal opinion. He's that next tier. Yeah, he is. Like y'all want to say all of this shit about all these other, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, the only thing that Jimmy G has going against him, that if people want that's a knock against him, is injuries, and he's injury prone. That's it. But all of this shit about he can't, can he make the necessary throws, and is he a franchise quarterback? Yeah, he is. He is, bro. So, and Trey Lance, he not ready yet, bruh. He not ready. So all y'all niggas thinking that just putting him in the game and he gonna be like the next, that's what y'all looking for. Y'all think he gonna be like the next motherfucking Patrick Mahomes. He not. He not, bro. Now, he has the potential to be great. You know what I mean? And be a dynamic quarterback in the future, 2-3 years down the line. But for me, right now, it's still Jimmy G, and I think it will be even a mistake that the plan, from what I hear, is for this is going to be supposed to be like Jimmy G last year with us, and then we're gonna hand over the franchise to Trey Lance starting next year in 2022. But I still think that would be even a little bit too early because, and eventually he do gotta play, but bro, like, what's the nigga name? Aaron Rodgers, he sat for 4 years behind Brett Favre. I understand it's Brett Favre, but bro, like, I think y'all overrating Trey Lance a little bit, bro. Y'all got to understand, he didn't play Division I football. He played for what? North Dakota, South Dakota, whatever the fuck. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Division II. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, he didn't play like that last year because of COVID and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was they drafted him off the previous year from like 2019 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro, like, I do think that Trey Lance has the potential to be a very great dynamic quarterback, down the road, a year or two, definitely like 3 years down the road. But I just think, man, that it's a mistake and to let go of Jimmy G. And when you got a solid quarterback like that, you just don't, But hey, that's what they want to do now. Kyle Shanahan, you leveraging your job on this, buddy. You feel me? If this Trey Lance shit don't work out, it's grass, boy. You feel me? Because I don't give a damn what nobody say. Jimmy G has proven. I mean, what more do a motherfucker got to do to prove that he's a franchise quarterback? Like I said, everybody can't be Tom Brady. Y'all got to understand, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and those type of quarterbacks are once in a generation type of quarterbacks. Yes, at any given time, there might be 3 or maybe at the most like 4 of those type of quarterbacks in the league at the same time. But everybody else is normally like the level of like a Jimmy G, Russell, like now Russell Wilson, I will put him in that elite category as well. He's gotten hurt a little bit. I just think that what's happened to him over the past year or two is the team success has went down. So some of his notoriety has kind of went down a little. Not his notoriety, but just, because, 2-3 years ago, Russell Wilson was right there in that same conversation with, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? I believe that he still is, but, you know what I mean? His team success has went down a little bit, and he's been hurt this year, and some of, a little bit of last year, I believe he got hurt a little bit too. And so, with that, it's just, it seemed like he went down just a little bit, but I think he's still one of the best quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, in the league. But I'm just saying, Jimmy G, it ain't like, to me, he ain't like no fucking, like they talk about that nigga like he fucking sometimes they talk about it like he what's that nigga from the New York Giants right now? Like Daniel Jones. They like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a bad quarterback. Or somebody like and he's still young, so who knows? He may still get better, but like Sam Darnold or some shit. Once again, another quarterback who's still young, but what they've shown so far is, they gonna throw the ball to the other team, man. They gonna turn that thing over. They jittery in the pocket, and usually when you got a great quarterback, they may not be their full potential immediately, but you can at least see something right off the bat. You know what I mean? With a lot of these quarterbacks, you got to put them out there and let them play and let them fuck up a lot to see, well, do he got it or don't he got it? Some like Aaron Rodgers, I believe they knew what they had in Aaron Rodgers. It's just that they had Brett Favre at the same time. So it's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying with that. But man, yeah, that's my thing with Jimmy G, and you know, like, I mean, you know, people forget, you know, how bad this team was before we had Jimmy G, or before, you know, and before the Harbaugh era. And don't get me started with that. We should have never let him go. We should still have my nigga Jim Harbaugh. And shout out Jim Harbaugh for finally getting over the hump. Michigan beating Ohio State yesterday. You feel me? I always root for Michigan. My college teams at Stanford and Michigan. I always loved Michigan ever since I was growing up playing basketball, watching the Fab Five. You know what I mean? When I was a kid. You know what I mean? So I always rooted for Michigan. Because I always loved the Fab Five. And Charles Woodson was also one of my favorite players in the late 90s when I was growing up. So I always loved Michigan. And then my favorite player, football player, Tom Brady, he went to Michigan. And then Jim Harbaugh, who, I mean, he went to my Stanford, where I'm from. He coached there. Then he went to my favorite team, you know, the Niners. And then he went to my second favorite college, Michigan. So he been on all my teams. Like, so Jim Harbaugh is just, and not only that, he always will hold a special place in my heart because he's the guy that turned the 49ers franchise around. Back from, it seemed like he took us back to our golden years. You know what I'm saying? We immediately, instantly, we became a great team. You know what I'm saying? He never had a losing season. It's just fucked up that Jed stupid ass York and Trent Baalke at the time, they just couldn't see through their own fucking egos and let this man do what he was supposed to do, man, and run that football team because we was having success. And as soon as he left, these motherfuckers fired Jim Harbaugh for Jim Thompson. Man, listen, I don't even want to go there. But anyway, you know, people forget how bad we were from the late 90s. I think we were still good, kind of good all the way up until like the early 2000s. And then from then all the way up, we was bad for like, a horrible team for like 10 straight years. And then Jim Harbaugh came and turned us around, man. So I always credit him for, he'll always hold a special place in my heart, man, just because all the other coaches wasn't able to do it. Mike Nolan couldn't do it. Mike Singletary couldn't do it. Now, all of them helped because some of them put in the drafted the players that ultimately were on the team that Jim Harbaugh took over. So it all, you know, helped. But Jim Harbaugh was the one that he took. Come on now. Y'all remember Alex Smith. Alex Smith was known as a bust. Couldn't do shit. And Jim Harbaugh actually turned him into a solid quarterback where he had a solid career. You know what I'm saying? Even went on to the Kansas City Chiefs and had success. So Jim Harbaugh is a great quarterback, man. I mean, yeah, he was a great quarterback when he played, or a good quarterback. And but he's a great coach. Just he's a great coach. And it was stupid, and that was the first time in my 49er fandom history where, man, I truly considered if I wanted to be a 49er fan again, because I just couldn't fathom that was a stupid. You don't just get rid of coaches like Jim Harbaugh, man. You just don't do it, man. And I just told myself I'm not even gonna get into all that, but I done got into it. But anyway, that's all I want to say about that whole situation, about that. But I was just saying that to say that we forget how trash we was all of those years before Jim Harbaugh, and then after he left for those couple years, and then once we got Kyle Shanahan, and not, you know, and then got Jimmy G, to where motherfuckers is just, you know, they just want to just throw Jimmy G to the side. Like, bro, do y'all? I mean, y'all know what we look like without this nigga. Like when he don't play, and or before we had him. So I mean, come on, man, show some fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? You can win a Super Bowl with Jimmy G. You can. I'm sorry, you just can, bro. So they need Jimmy G ain't the motherfucking problem. And a lot of our losses this year, Jimmy G, when we lost to Green Bay, that wasn't because of fucking Jimmy G. He done this motherfucking job. That was that punk ass defense. They need to address that bitch ass secondary. That's the fuck y'all need to do. And stop moving up to draft all these punk ass quarterbacks that can't fucking contribute and help your ass in the first 2-3 years of their fucking career. We got a fucking quarterback, nigga. Now I understand, like I said, he been hurt. So you gotta, you know, if it wasn't just, I understand if they drafted him because, you know, they wanted to make sure they had a backup plan just in case he got hurt. Because the last 2 years, our backup plan ain't been shit with fucking CJ Beathard and Nick Mullins. What the fuck? Like Kyle Shanahan. What was you saying, nigga? You moved up in the draft to draft CJ Beathard. They had him as like a 6th round draft pick. Nigga, you moved up to the 3rd round to draft him. The fuck did you see in him, nigga? Stupid ass motherfucker. You lucky the season turning around right now, bitch. Shit, nigga, I'm gonna get off. I was on his ass. I was on your ass earlier in the season. What? But I'm gonna get off you. You know, I'm gonna get off you right now because you're on the 3-game winning streak. We looking good to the motherfucker, bitch. But I think we looking good. The reason why is because he didn't realize, okay, all this old flip-flopping quarterback shit, fuck that. I'm going to just go with Jimmy G because he gives us the best chance to win. And now, since he's doing that, now there ain't no issues and flip-flopping with the playbook and this and that. Now, okay, I got my Jimmy G playbook. We just rolling with that. And so you seeing the team have success. But they need to get the, you know, our front 7 on defense has always been solid. Even when we was trash. Even with Mike Nolan and Mike Singletary in those years. You know, the front 7 always been solid. It's been the back of the defense, the fucking secondary that always been trash. Now we it was cool for like the last couple years, but now it's going back down. You know what I'm saying? And we giving up a lot of yards and they just play stupid. They play stupid as fuck. Nigga, turn around and look for the ball, you dumbass nigga. I played cornerback. Yeah, it was Pop Warner, but so motherfucking what? Nigga, these niggas getting all these motherfucking flags, pass interference flag, is you hitting the nigga before you, I mean, bruh. Think, nigga, use your head, bitch. So that's what the fuck they need to get. They need to address that shit. Not no motherfucking Jimmy G. Jimmy G ain't the reason why we losing. Jimmy G ain't the, the reason why we was losing or whatever. He ain't the problem. You feel me? Get that motherfucking defense fixed, bitch. Kyle Shanahan. That's the fuck your punk ass need to do. You understand me? So that's my whole thing with the Jimmy G, Trey Lance situation. Jimmy G gives us the best chance to win. We can win a Super Bowl with him. He's already proven it. He just got to stay healthy. And Trey Lance has the potential to be great, the potential to be very dynamic, but he's just young. He's inexperienced, and he's just not ready yet. That's all it is. You feel me? So that's my take with that. And then, man, I think that's about it, man. NFL season is going to get heated up, man. Because we starting to approach the end of the season. We a little more than halfway done with the season. So now everybody, starting to be done with their bye weeks and all that, and we're able to one more thing, another surprise team right now, or at least like the past 3-4 weeks have been the Colts. Now yesterday they probably should have beat the Bucks, but because they started out well, you know what I mean. But too many turnovers in the second half. You can't turn the ball over to Tom Brady. you're gonna lose, bitch. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, you had it. You know what I mean? You had the nigga down, and you gave him life by turning the ball over and all that shit. So that's your fucking fault. But before that game yesterday, which they probably should have won, but they ended up losing to the Bucks. They had played well. You know, the previous 3-4 weeks. Carson Wentz, before yesterday's game, had only threw 3 interceptions the whole year. Frank Reich was his offensive coordinator when he was with Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So I think Frank Reich just know how to. He's the coach now of the Indianapolis coach. So I just think he just got good rapport with Carson Wentz. He dumbed it down and just went back to the basics, and they played well. You know what I mean? They beat us. They beat the Niners. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, what happens with them going forward. You know what I mean? How that loss, the loss that they had yesterday, we'll see. You know what I mean? If they're able to bounce back from that, or, you know what I mean, or if they're gonna let that, you know what I mean, send them on a little downward spiral. Yeah, I'm talking about. So, man, that's basically it, man. I'm gonna be back with some more, you know what I mean, NFL topics and some more NFL news. You know what I mean, especially as the season, you know what I mean, approaches, as we approach the postseason. You know what I'm saying, and all that. Right now, where we stand, I would predict, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go on to the Super Bowl and win it. As of right now, like I said, the Niners is my team. I'm just going off of what I've seen so far. I'm a realist. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them niggas that just because I'm a fan of a team, they finna win a Super Bowl. Nah, I got to go off what I've been seeing. Now, they played well the past 3 weeks. But they got to keep it up. Okay? So, yeah, that's how I feel about, so right now, my pick to win the Super Bowl is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers until somebody knock off Brady. You know what I'm saying? So, not guaranteeing it. I'm just saying that's my pick. So, as far as MVP, right now, I believe that it's probably out of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers right now for the MVP. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe if Kyler Murray wouldn't have got hurt, you know what I'm saying, he would probably be, somewhat still in the running for MVP because his team has played well the whole year, but he got hurt. He's been hurt the past, 2-3 weeks or whatever. So you just can't miss a lot of time and get the MVP. So right now, I would say, the top 2 candidates for MVP is, ho hum, usual suspects, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? They probably wanted to be Patrick Mahomes, but he ain't had that type of season. He's thrown too many interceptions. Now, Tom Brady is kind of, his interception total is rising a little bit, but the team record is good, and he's so far ahead in touchdowns, or he may not be so far ahead, but I know he's leading. He's he got the most touchdown passes out of any quarterback and the most pass yards. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of their victories have been blowouts where he got some games with 4, even 5 touchdown passes. So, but lately, Aaron Rodgers has been coming on strong. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably say Tom Brady's still in the league for that. And then I think he got 8 or 9 interceptions. Half of his interceptions was off the hands of his receiver. So, you know what I mean? If they catch it or just drop it and it go to the ground, he only got his 8 or 9 goes to 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? And at 11 games, to have played 11 games and to have, only 4 or 5 interceptions, that's solid. You know what I mean? That's good. So, yeah, that basically it, dog. You know what I mean? I'm going to end on that note. You feel me on this one? You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't done a whole bunch of football, NFL talk You feel me on my show, because that's what it is, my motherfucking show, Snacks on Sports. You feel me? I ain't really talked about NFL. I just been talking about the NBA and shit. So, but yeah, that's what it is, dog. I'll be back at y'all with another little usual. You know what I'm saying? On the next one. I mean, we'll see what the fuck else happened in sports. You know what I'm talking about? Snacks on Sports. We on deck, bitch. You know what I'm talking about?